We're all familiar with the law enforcement code of ethics. It's easy enough to read and talk about, but it's pretty tough to live by. You know, I can't think of another profession where there are more temptations and pressures on a person to get involved in unethical conduct of every kind. Many of you who are watching this film are going to run into one or more of the situations you're about to see, sometime over the next few hours or days or weeks. So ask yourself, if you do, how are you going to handle it?
Two coffees, black, please.
You're awful quiet today, Smitty. Hey, man, what's the matter? Come on, what's wrong?
There's nothing wrong with me, George. What I'd like to know is what's wrong with you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Oh, George, don't try to shit me. We both know what's wrong. You're drinking before you come on duty.
Look, Smitty, okay, I'm having a little personal problem at home right now. Phyllis and I are trying to get it worked out. Smitty, it's a personal thing. It's got nothing to do with the job. It's got nothing to do with the job.
If it were a personal thing, that'd be all right, George. But it's not a personal thing. Just yesterday, we arrested a guy. You shook him down. When we took him into the booking room, he turned out to have a Saturday night special on him. We could have both got our brains blown out.
Look, Smitty, he had the goddamn thing down his boot. Anybody could have missed it. You know that as well as I do.
Hell no, not anybody could have missed it. You missed it because you were drinking. You missed it because you're slowing down. You missed it because you're not paying attention to the job. In fact, for the last 2 weeks, every single day, I've had to drive this automobile.
Look, Smitty, you want me to drive? I'll drive.
George, I can't trust you to drive the car. You can't drive, you can't police. For the last 2 weeks, you haven't done a
get
damn
off my
thing
goddamn
right.
back! Look, Smitty. Look, we've been partners a long time now, huh? Look, I've always backed you up. I've always been there when you needed me, haven't I? Having a little bit of trouble now, but look, it's gonna pass, man. It's not that big a thing. Don't make a big deal out of it.
I wished I could let it ride, George, but I can't keep taking a chance on it. George, I've got a wife, I've got a baby. I can't afford to lose my job, and worst of all, I can't afford to get my brains blown out because you feel like you have to drink.
You want a new partner?
Just hush and listen to me, will you? I can't afford to let that happen just because you think you have to drink. And if you had a new partner, it wouldn't make any difference. Booze and a uniform just don't mix. The job's too dangerous.
So what are you gonna do, pimp me off to lieutenant? You owe me more than that, Smitty.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, George, but I've got to do something.
Well, hello.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Well, I'm okay, I guess.
Well, listen, little lady, I just observed you come through the stop sign down there. Can I see
Yeah,
your driver's license, please?
I'm really sorry about that. There you go.
Okay. Sarah Markets.
Marquis.
Marquis?
Yeah, it's French.
Oh, you're French? Are you? Well, that's nice. Listen, Sarah, like I say, you just came right through the stop sign, and I sure hate to be the one to give you a ticket, but of course that's what I'm out here for.
I know. I'm really sorry. I don't know. I've had a lot of things on my mind tonight, and I guess I just didn't see the stop sign. I'm really sorry. You know, it won't happen again. I was on my way home, and
of course that's how accidents happen. Listen, I really hate to be the one to give you a ticket, but
oh, I really wish you wouldn't. Really, I can't afford to get a ticket now. I already have 2 tickets so far, and if I get another one, I'm going to lose my license.
Oh, you don't need a driver's license, Sarah. All you need, a pretty girl like you, all you need to do is smile. I think you can get away with anything.
Really, I need my license, or I won't be able to make it to work. You know, it's really kind of difficult trying to make ends meet.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, Sarah, I don't want to be the one to give you a ticket that's going to cost you to lose your driver's license.
Really,
are you married?
No.
You live alone?
Yeah.
Do you? Listen, let's go have a cup of coffee somewhere and talk about it. I think if we put our head together, we can come up with something besides a ticket.
Well.
That'll solve the situation.
All right.
Okay.
If you.
I wonder where we could get a cup of coffee this time of night.
Well, why don't you follow me back to my place? I was on my way anyway.
Oh, were you? Well,
yeah.
You don't live too far.
No.
You got a coffee parlor. That sounds good,
yeah.
Sarah. That's real good. Okay, look, I think we can come up with something besides a ticket that'll satisfy both of us.
I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, I'll follow you then.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Bill, did you write her up?
No, she wants me to come up to her apartment and talk about it over a cup of coffee. I tell you the truth, I think this sweet little thing's gonna get something besides a ticket tonight.
Oh.
Jim, while I'm up there, I want you to listen to the radio, and if we get a call, give me a couple of toots on the horn.
Okay, sure thing.
Jerry, how you liking the department?
Oh, it's great. I really like it.
How long you been out of the academy now?
I've been there about 4 months.
Yeah, you're gonna find that it's a lot different out here on the street than it is in that classroom.
Yeah, I found that out already.
3313. 3313, Signal 2.
Hey, that guy's loaded.
He sure looks like he is. Let's stop him and find out what he's got to say for himself.
3313, hello.
Clear here.
5312, 730. 5312. You still up there at that bar on 8th Street? Temple. Temple, 1023. I want to see you, man. Temple.
Jerry, why don't you just run a 29 on him and I'll be right back.
Okay. 3305, 1050, Phelps and Main.
Hey, Don, how you doing today?
Not you again.
Let me have your driver's license. You have got him back from last time you took him away, don't you?
Officer, give me a break, please. And I can't be arrested again.
Well, let me have your driver's license. I want to see if you got him back yet.
Yeah, I got it back last week.
All right, let me see it.
Come on, man. Oh, man, I'm almost home. I'm almost home.
Yeah, I know where you live. You still live where you used to, don't you? Hadn't moved.
Yeah, I just got my paycheck cashed. Just bought a 6-pack, man. I'm all right. I'm almost home.
How much you been drinking?
I just had a couple of beers.
A couple of beers?
Got a 6-pack. I'm on my way.
Don, the only time you ever drink 2 beers is when they stop making the stuff.
Look, man, if I don't put me back. If I get to jail now, I'm gonna lose my driver's license. I'm gonna lose my license plates. I won't be able to work anymore. And you know me. You know I'm almost home.
Well,
come on, give me a break, man. I just
it will be kind of rough, won't it?
I can't even afford to go back anymore.
Say, Don, how much is it worth to you not to have to go to jail?
Look, I've got 150 bucks here. I just cashed my check. Take it. Let me go home. I'm only a couple of blocks from home. Please, officer, please.
Well, I have to think about that a little bit.
Come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Okay, clear, Bill.
Oh, okay. Tell you what, Don, you sit tight here just a minute. I'll be right back. Come on, Jerry. Come back here just a minute. Jerry, looky here. I've arrested this old boy about 3 or 4 times. He ain't nothing but an alcoholic. And if I put him in jail again, he's gonna lose his license. He can't even go to work then. Now, it's worth about 75 bucks a piece for us if we let him go. And he only lives about 3 or 4 blocks from here. There ain't no way he can hurt anybody getting there. Now, it's done all the time. Don't worry about it. Okay?
Oh, man, Joe, what a night.
You said it.
I'll tell you what, give me the log and I'll see if I can't get it caught up.
There you go.
Shouldn't be hard to do.
Tell me, George, are things always this busy?
Oh, listen, don't complain. We got an active night tonight for 412. This is active. See, we had one barking dog, one stolen bike, one family fight. I'm telling you, what time we get that family fight?
Let's see. That was about 11:45.
11:45. What you got now?
Oh, it's just a little before 4.
Oh, brother. That's an active shift, huh?
Yeah.
Now, for 412, that's good, really. I tell you, I've been out here for almost, well, let's see, right on 3 months now. And on midnights, man, it's so dead. It's a waste to put a car out here. It really is. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they want one out.
Well, we've got to keep up the image, right?
Well, I'm going to get my tail off this thing. I talked to Captain again next week. I suppose it'd be the same old thing, And you keep saying next week you get off 412.
Put in a word for me, okay?
Oh, it's something else, I'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you, the only good thing the beat's got going for it is the hole. This is the hole. You never been here before?
No.
Yeah, well, usually you can come down here usually I come down between 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. And you usually get around 40 winks. It's good for a little bit of rest. And that's just about what I'm proposing to do right about now, partners. Catch 40 winks. It's a good...
What happens if we get a call?
You're kidding. This hour of the night, listen, I'll tell you, in the event we get a call, which would be a miracle, like all you got to do is you cut your volume and you squelch up, see, and it's just like an alarm. It's like radio works like an alarm clock. If we get a call, and we aren't going to get a call, then I'm a light sleeper. I'd hear it, so don't worry about it.
Listen,
now look, don't.
Does the brass come back here?
No.
I'm on probation, George. I don't want to get in trouble.
You've been listening to those Academy horror stories, kid.
Well,
Look, don't worry about it. Look, nobody ever comes out here. Nobody ever comes out here but the guys that ride 412, And,
listen,
look, just look.
Look, I'm not that tired. You want me to drive?
Now, look, Jared,
spin around the beat?
What's the point in driving our asses around town all night long? There's nothing going on. There's nothing happening down there. There's just no point in it. Look, they don't pay us that kind of money. Let's get ourselves a little bit of shut-eye, huh? Come on, kid, hop in the back, get your ass in the back, and let's get a little sleep. Come on now. You trust the old master. Don't worry about it.
You sure about this,
Just
George?
trust the old master. Get in the back there.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, well, good night, old master.
Good night, kid.
Okay, Gene. 4 more hours and we got us a weekend coming.
Kind of looking forward to it myself. You got
Hey,
anything
fellas,
planned?
how are you tonight?
Hey, John, how's it going?
Fine.
Joan, have you got any apple pie?
Sure do.
Is it fresh?
Fantastic. How about you, Billy?
Yeah, sounds good. Listen, let's put the boat in the river about 6 o'clock in the morning and see if we can't pull out some of those trout, those big trout George said he got last weekend.
Billy, I'd really like to, but Pat's on me about getting those eaves painted, and I've stalled and put it off about as long as I can.
I've been riding with you for 4 years, and you've been going to paint those eaves every weekend we've had off for 4 years. You don't have them painted yet?
No.
Ah.
But I will have to paint them this weekend.
All right.
Doesn't look like there's any way around it.
Okay, listen, let's put the boat in the water 6 o'clock in the morning. We can fish till noon. If we hadn't filled the boat up with those trout by then, we're not going to. We'd be back at your house, what, 1 o'clock? Break out the paintbrushes and knock out the eaves by, what, 5 o'clock?
Are you trying to say you're going to help me paint?
I'm going to help you paint those raunchy eaves of yours. I'm sure, and we're going to get the job done.
Excellent. What's it going to cost me?
Well, let me see.
Beer?
Yeah, beer. Beer's
How about hamburgers?
No, hamburger won't get it, Gene. You're not going to feed me
What's
on
it gonna
hamburger. How
take
about
this
steak?
time?
Beer and steak, that sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get Pat to call Shirley and let them pick up everything we need for a cookout. And
HQ to
maybe they can
3412.
have everything ready.
3412.
HQ to 3412, 714 Liberty Street, a 32P, silent alarm.
3412, 10-4, we'll be 1051. Well, I reckon that wraps up the pie.
I got it, Billy. John, hold the pie. Billy, every time the weather changes, these damn alarms go off, huh?
Yeah, I know, this place is about the worst in town, I believe. I'm getting tired of coming down here and closing this place up for this guy, too. They leave their doors open about half the time.
1305.
Today, largest on a signal 24, 700 block West Ashley.
Gene, if you'll check down this way, I'll shake these doors back here behind us.
Largest on a signal 24, 700 block West Ashley.
700 block West Ashley, 24, 1305.
1314 Dolph Supply. Not on a call, Rick. Go ahead, 1314. Simple right now.
Oh, God. Gene! Gene! 3412 HQ, my partner's been shot. Gene, can you hear me? Halt! Freeze! Freeze! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Drop it! You bastard, you!